Do you know what students eat in schools in different countries? From simple rice and vegetables in Asia to delicious and unique dishes in Europe and America, there are really foods you wouldn't expect to be served in a school cafeteria. In this video, I will show you school lunches around the world, including countries that are striving to make food healthier and more balanced for their children. So stay tuned until the end because you'll learn a lot and you might be surprised by some of them. But before we start, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always be updated with videos like this. Japan. In schools in Japan, children are taught from a very young age to value and properly take care of their food. In classrooms, the students themselves work together and are responsible for setting the table and cleaning up after eating. The menu in the school canteen is very diverse and usually consists of rice, soup with fish, boiled tofu, vegetables, fruit, and even milk. The menu may vary depending on the region. But one thing never changes. Students know what they will eat for lunch, not just a day or two in advance, but the entire month's menu is prepared 30 days ahead of time. They receive a menu that shows the dishes along with the calorie, fat, and salt content. And twice a year, parents are invited to taste the new dishes. This kind of attention to school meals in Japan is because they believe that delicious and high-quality food has a positive effect on children's health and mental well-being, which also improves their academic performance. India. In India, there is a unique system of delivering home-cooked meals that is deeply rooted in the country's culture. Because of this, the profession of food delivery driver was created, where they pick up prepared lunches from homes and deliver them directly to schools for children or to offices for working adults. This service allows students and employees to enjoy home-cooked meals at lunchtime while maintaining a healthy and balanced diet. The menu prepared by parents for their children reflects the rich culinary diversity of India. It usually contains chapati and boiled lentils, various vegetables, curry, as well as rice and yogurt as additional items. These foods are not only nutritious but also truly delicious and are often served in local eateries. Thailand. In Thailand, students enjoy desserts served on banana leaves and dishes with meat and coconut milk. Here, almost everyone from janitors to directors eats at the school canteen. The noodle bar is open all day, and for breakfast, you can choose from scrambled eggs with bacon to various sandwiches. There is also a snack bar with a wide selection of fruits, pizza, sweetbreads, and ice cream. And for lunch, two canteens offer dishes like curry with red chicken, pork and oyster sauce, lasagna with salad, and vegetarian options that also look delicious too, right? China. In China, in the so-called Middle Kingdom, despite the various food traditions depending on the region, in the past 10 years, school lunches have become more standardized. Usually, lunch at a school in China consists of several dishes and the obligatory rice, various boiled vegetables, a meat dish like boiled chicken or pork, and a drink. Why would you be surprised if communism is prevalent here? These changes are helpful to more clearly better control school food and greatly help reduce expenses in the budget for school lunches. Australia. Now let's move to a location 10,000 kilometers away in Australia, on the other side of the world. Here, the approach to food in schools is really different compared to what we're used to. In schools, it's not common to provide lunch, and there are no canteens to prepare fresh food either. Usually, students bring their own snacks from home, packed in special containers, and because of this, it's hard to set a single menu for all students. Even so, you will usually see a variety of sandwiches in their lunch boxes. For example, Vegemite, a unique dark paste made from brewer's yeast with a bitter taste which looks different and resembles chocolate. In Australia, it is considered a national product, even though in other countries it is not very popular because of its unique taste. Finland. In the country of Finland, a nation with a rich Scandinavian tradition, a decision was made that laid the foundation for one of the best education systems in the world. Every student in Finland has the right to receive a free lunch every day. This is not just a form of charity. It is a carefully crafted policy to ensure equal conditions for all children and to improve their academic performance. School lunches in Finland are not only nutritious but also balanced. Schools give special attention to including vegetables in the menu. Pea soup is one of the traditional and favorite dishes that is often seen on the menu. Meat such as turkey or ham is usually served as a side dish, while pasta or cereal is an integral part of every lunch. Each fresh rye bread with butter provides complex carbohydrates and fiber. Sweden and Norway. In Sweden, in school cafeterias, the concept of a buffet is dominant, which is actually quite unexpected. They offer a variety of salads, sauces, and main dishes, which can include up to 6 types of salad. Their motto is that vegetables are an obligatory part of the meal, and each dish comes with a label that includes a description to help children make the right choice. It's also important that primary school teachers carefully observe so that children don't take food that isn't suitable for them. Meat dishes always indicate what kind of meat is used, whether it's pork or chicken. One day each week is dedicated to fish, which is a reminder of the USSR tradition where Wednesday was Fish Day. There's also a special day for dishes that are environmentally friendly, aiming to reduce the negative impact of meat production. Friday lunch in Swedish schools is special as a celebration of the upcoming weekend and to create a festive holiday atmosphere for the children who stay at school for long classes. In Norway, it's not common to have a canteen in schools. That's why each student brings food from home. Their lunch usually consists of sandwiches with fillings such as cheese, eggs, or meat. And to support a healthy diet, many schools offer milk, yogurt, and fruit at more affordable prices. The lack of a school nutrition system creates a situation where children who forget or are unable to bring lunch may go hungry all day, unless a friend shares their food with them. The public is concerned and authorities are currently considering the possibility of establishing fully operational canteens in schools. America. In America, the school food system is often criticized because of the high number of overweight children. Before the year 2000, schools offered foods like hot dogs, pizza, and other foods that are high in fat and carbohydrates. However, since the mid-1990s, positive changes began to take place in school cafeteria food. Most of the options in modern school lunches in America are now healthier, such as fruits and vegetables. However, hamburgers and nuggets still remain on the menu, even though they do not meet healthy nutrition standards. According to reviews, burgers in the cafeteria often lack flavor and quality because of the use of quick frozen food. And for drinks, students are usually offered juice or milk, which are healthier compared to carbonated drinks. Canada. In Canada, the organization of school meals is really more orderly and systematic. There are 3 canteens depending on the age of the students. In elementary school, where the children are younger than 12 years old, there is no canteen. So the parents prepare packed lunches. The packed lunch usually includes pizza, sausage, boiled eggs, and fruits like bananas and apples. And chips, chocolate, and nuts are strictly prohibited because of possible allergic reactions. In high school, there's a centralized nutrition system where the cost of lunch ranges from $5 to $7. The menu includes minced meat, side dishes like pasta or rice, and a variety of vegetables. Canadians take pride in their snack culture, which is different from the American style and adapted to local needs. For example, one of the popular Canadian snacks is jelly candies called gin candies, which have names similar to alcoholic drinks but actually have a unique taste. Russia. Modern meals in Russia follow recommendations based on the principles of healthy eating. The menu includes products that contain enough vitamins, microelements, essential amino acids, and polyunsaturated fatty acids for the proper growth and development of children. For breakfast, porridge, curd, and egg dishes are prioritized, as well as fresh vegetables and fruits. Lunch consists of various vegetable appetizers, soups, side dishes, and a main course of meat or fish, as well as compotes or kissel made from fruits. Dishes are usually prepared by steaming, boiling, or baking to preserve their nutritional value. Fried foods and smoked dishes are prohibited in accordance with modern standards of a healthy diet. Although the menu may vary in each school, the quality of food is now strictly monitored. Africa. In Africa, the situation varies a lot. For example, in South Africa, there is no state-sponsored nutritional program, so many students bring food from home, which is usually a simple sandwich or a cheap snack that isn't very healthy, like chips. And because of this, the problem of overweight among students is increasing. In Kenya, the usual food consists of grains, white root vegetables, bananas, dairy-free products, chicken, fish, and vegetables. However, the variety of food is still low, so additional resources are needed to improve the nutrition of the children. There are some countries, including Kenya, that are implementing school nutrition programs that offer hot lunches, snacks, and take-home rations to help keep children attending school. Children usually receive lunch 5 to 6 times a week. And in some countries like Tunisia, there is also breakfast and dinner in boarding schools. International organizations are usually the ones managing school meals in Africa. And for many children, sometimes it's their only meal of the day. According to a study of 41 African countries on average, only 23% of schools provide food, and the highest coverage was recorded in Egypt, Nigeria, and South Africa. In other places, children only eat root vegetables brought from home. South Korea. In South Korean schools, boys and girls study together, but they eat separately in the cafeteria. The school menu offers a variety of dishes in small portions. The diet usually includes staple dishes such as rice or miso soup, and a variety of vegetables are served, and cabbage kimchi is often seen. And for desserts and fruit snacks, tofu and fruits are usually served. And for drinks, juice or yogurt is preferred. Italia, the quality of food in schools in Italy is high, and the meals usually include dishes typical of Italian cuisine. In the canteens, they serve pasta with various sauces, vegetable soups, plus chicken or fish with vegetables and fruits. Its aim is to promote a healthy and balanced diet for the students. Along with this, many Italians prefer to bring lunch from home because of the deep-rooted culture of home-cooked meals in Italy. That's why many students prefer to bring lunch from home. Despite the tradition of healthy cooking, home lunch boxes often contain less healthy options like sandwiches with Nutella, leftover pizza, or sweet pies. In France, school lunch is a complete meal and usually has several courses. It starts with an appetizer, usually a salad made from fresh vegetables, followed by a main course that could be meat, chicken, or fish. This is served with boiled vegetables and a side dish like rice or potatoes, and fresh bread is an integral part of lunch. For drinks, juice or milk is not common. French children drink a glass of water, which shows their focus on healthy eating. Most schools offer a weekly menu in advance to inform parents about upcoming dishes and help them plan meals at home, providing more variety in their children's diet. Germany. The situation in Germany is more complicated. Not all schools have a canteen, so usually children have to bring their lunch from home. In some cases, parents try to organize their own buffet with homemade pies and other snacks. However, this often leads to commercial companies coming in and offering less healthy food like sodas and fast food. In schools that have a canteen, the menu is a bit different and may include typical German foods like potato salad, sausage, and bratwurst, which are often served with fresh fruits and vegetables for balance. Traditional fried fish and chips or milky sweet rice are also really popular among students. And for snacks, they can buy a fresh bun, drink cocoa, and choose natural yogurt. Brazil. In Brazil, where their cuisine is rich in African and Portuguese traditions, dishes with beans, meat stew, rice, vegetables, and chicken are predominant. However, due to the growing popularity of processed foods like white bread, chips, and fried meat, the number of overweight children in the country is increasing. In response, the government of Brazil banned the sale of carbonated drinks, cake, and cookies in school canteens, and they are really reducing the amount of salt and sugar in children's food. In addition, some school cooks are trying to reduce food waste by using peels, stems, and even tops in cooking. Brazil is also actively promoting a healthy lifestyle among students through school gardens. Here, children are taught to grow vegetables, which are then used in school meals. However, the main purpose of these gardens is not just to provide food for the canteen, but also for education, teaching students about the planting process and the importance of healthy eating. Children are our future, so it's not surprising that almost every country strives to have proper and nutritious school lunches. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please like the video if you found it useful and interesting, and we'll see each other again in our next video.